On this edition, we look at the only good movie riffed on by Joel and the Bots. Well, at least most people think it's a good movie. I don't think so, and I'll tell you why. I'm DJ Particle, and this is MSTie Review. Well, we start off 0009 with some bad news from the Mads. Apparently, the Gizmonic Institute found out what they were doing and cut off their funds. Not that it matters. They found some other way to get things done anyway, as you will soon see.
We spent a lot of money shooting Joel into space. How much do we have left?
1 second. Well, I don't think it's enough to bring him down, which is fine, but I think it's enough to call him.
Well, let's get him on the line and reverse the charges.
Listen, you space pansy, we needed money, so we sold your Dodge.
Not the slant six swinger.
Yeah, booby, we're only about $40,000 short of bringing you back.
No problem.
Well, what about the grant money?
We blew the entire wad customizing the Mad Scientist mobile.
Hey, I've got $40,000.
You do? Where?
In my car.
Send him the Ant movie.
So the movie they're watching this time is Phase 4. Now, those of you who know the movie, it's basically a movie about something happens and ants suddenly gain sentience and intelligence. And they decide they want to take over the world. And a small group of humans really don't want to do that. And I'll agree on one thing. The cinematography in Phase 4 is excellent. But the plot is boring as hell. Talk about slow the plot down. I mean, even Joel and the Bots had some trouble riffing through this, but they did get some good zingers in.
Ordinary ants of different species. We're doing things ants don't do.
Charades.
Eating. Communicating.
Square dancing.
Apparently making decisions.
He's just walking around looking for something 100 times its weight to lift.
Do we have to be watching
I
this?
don't want to know.
Hope nobody's eating rice at this point. Nice thing about a movie like this is once you're done with the cast, you step on them.
You're out of the dark, you're out of the woods, you're out of the night.
My God, it's wheat! Ah!
Maybe they'll get shot into space.
No one's that stupid. Oh, sorry, Joel.
Probable, but we cannot command the ants to appear.
Well, is there something you can do to hurry them up?
Have a picnic.
Looks like the Douglas home.
The stores. The chores. Fresh air. Times Square.
Army ants.
Looks like an ant jamboree.
There's Jackie Gleason.
And Frau Blucher.
Couldn't they just cover the house with, off? Wouldn't that pretty much protect them?
You mean put off on?
Yeah. When you're out in the woods, you can't beat off.
Maybe they've learned something.
Yes, because most ants have the power of reasoning. To catch an ant, you've got to look like an ant and think like an ant.
You sort of had a close call out there, didn't you? How do you feel?
Well, I'm ready to go home now.
Little antsy. Just what makes that little old ant think he can move a rubber tree plant. Everyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant.
Oh, great. Now she's going to get immune and kick out baby ants that can take over that place.
But she's got high hopes. She's got high hopes. Are we up to Phase 3 yet?
Oh, that's right. We're only at Phase 2. Phase 3, they broadcast whole songs. Now. There.
Lunch.
Tastes great.
Praying kibble.
Less filling.
I hate when my meal kicks me in the face.
Oh, man.
There's Aunt A. And look, Aunt B.
They're sending back my message.
Mars
Hubs, there's more.
needs women.
Ants.
If you didn't want to play with the ants, why did you go over to their house?
Wow.
They've got that kind of southwestern decor.
Ants really know how to make mitered corners.
And they light the place pretty well, too.
They're carpenter ants.
They're interior decorator ants.
They're anterior decorator.
But we knew we would be told.
How about cluing us in, pal?
Oh, great. That's it.
Now, the main theme of the host segments in this episode are the robotic laws. Now, as you know, Isaac Asimov has 3 robotic laws, and Joel and the bots discuss them.
Okay, you guys, we've been on the ship for a while now, and I thought it'd be time I familiarize you with the robotic laws. Do you know what those would be, Crow? You got any ideas?
Well, number 1, don't stick anything in your ear larger than a pirate.
You've used that one already.
Oh, right, I'm sorry.
Do you know one, Servo?
Sure. Never hollow out a robot and make a fort out of him.
Oh,
Well, those are both pretty good laws that I think robots should know, but they're not the true robotic laws that Isaac Asimov invented. Okay, you smarties, if you're so smart, give me the first robotic law.
No problem. A robot cannot harm a human being.
Okay, and the second robotic law?
A robot cannot, through inaction, cause a human being to come to harm.
And the third?
Give a hoot, don't pollute. I was wondering about that harming a human thing, Joel. Does it hurt a human to put his hand in warm water while he's sleeping?
No.
Make a note, Crow.
Note taken.
And with the MAD's funding running out and money being kind of scarce, Joel and the bots also kind of figured that they might be getting back to Earth. So they kind of ponder on what they want to do once they get back to Earth.
So, Crow, if we ever get off the ship, what's the first thing you're going to do when we get to Earth?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is kill Sandy Frank. You know, that guy that keeps importing all those Gamera films?
Well, I think that's a given. I mean, after that.
Empty my load pan. How about you?
I'm going to get me a swinging bachelor pad and invite over a healthy dollop of babes to rub me and fan me and massage me with mango juice and oils and party till 1999. Oh, my God, Joel. Hi. Oh, sorry.
What are you guys doing?
We've been wondering, what's the first thing you're going to do when you get back to Earth?
What's the very first thing I'm going to do when I get back to Earth?
No, after that.
Oh, well, I'll probably shut off the water in my apartment.
Huh?
Yeah, I left it running.
So much for your healthy damage deposit.
Yeah.
And we also have a host segment that gets kind of derailed. I mean, my guess is they probably couldn't think of much to do. I mean, after all, they were discussing the robotic laws, but that can only take you just so far. And since the movie's boring as hell, what are you going to do? A host segment on ants? So anyway, so they go into a chorus of Wipeout.
Joel.
I blame myself.
Joel, let's do the song.
What song?
Wipeout. Do it.
Do Wipeout? No.
Do it.
No,
The babes will go wild.
I'll do it.
Solo, Joel.
And of course, Joel, ever the gizmocrat, decides a fourth robotic law is needed, so he programs it into the bots. There's only one problem. It's a bit recursive.
I put together a little design circuitry in the robot, a little thing I like to call the Fourth Robotic Law. And now Gypsum and Crow would like to recite it for you. Good night, everybody.
The Fourth Robotic Law by Joel Asimov Hobson.
As read by Crow and Gypsy.
Don't be surprised if somewhere, sometime, when you least expect it, someone walks up to you and says, don't be surprised if somewhere, sometime, when you least expect it, someone walks up to you and says, don't be surprised if somewhere, sometime, when you least expect it.
So, 0009, Phase 4, the fabled, only good movie, riffed by Joel and the Bots. Not a good movie. Riffing, based on what they had to work with, they were able to just barely salvage it. But this episode, I do have to admit, this episode can be a slog. But, you know, still watch it, even if just for completion purposes. So, yeah, it's... well, like I said, the cinematography was good, and that's probably the only good thing I can say about that movie. And I mean, all those ant scenes in the movie were not stock footage. They were filmed specially for the movie. So that was kind of amazing. But we get back in next episode, 0010, with, we get back to the formula of a movie made from 2 episodes of a TV series, which of course we saw earlier in 0001, 0002, and we talked about in 0003. So, but no, it's not a Sandy Frank. We're getting back to the ITC films. But no, it's not Super Marionation. It's actually Space 1999. You'll see what I mean. Until then, I'm DJ Particle, and I am signing off. Boom!